Hi guys, I'm back up here with another collective message for all for the collective as a whole. Will not be on screen today. It's more of a channel message, so no cards, nothing like that. I'm just going to speak to you guys and what God kind of downloaded on my heart and lately what I've been learning in my absence, okay? God has me in a space right now where I am a student to life right now. In a space of being a student to life and in a new space in my life where God is needing me to detach a little bit from my purpose and really get into my journey with me and the source. So the shit that I've learned so far, what God is really downloading on my heart is when it comes to your life, you're not a victim. Shit in your life that happens in your life is a result because of you. Nobody, not your government, not your mama, not your daddy, not your cousins, not that job, not that business that failed on you, not that, or none of that shit, man. None of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit is a result of why you are where you're at. You are the responsibility. You are the determined factor. You are the individual that has to take accountability for the shortcomings in your life, regardless if it's your fault or not. Regardless if it's your fault or not. Because what does that do? It gives you the power to take control of the situation, change the narrative. When you take accountability for the shortcomings in your life and where you're at, that's where magic is made. You have to understand, man, like, I've been learning so much in my absence off of line about the nutrition that and like the food that I've been putting in my body. Really being more cognitive when it comes to the type of food that I'm putting in my body. Understanding these things on these shelves that what's the ingredients inside of these types of foods and the things that we eat. You know, that's been a whole thing what God has me focus on. This is not what that video is about. It's just bear with the kid, right? So as I move forward, learning so much about food and slowly unlocking still new booty at this, still wet behind the ears, so much to learn about my diet, right? But I'm starting to notice a lot of the shit of, I guess, quote unquote, us being duped, right? A lot of that shit, it be in our face. It be in our face. And that comes with anything in life, not just the foods you eat, but everything in life. The answer be in your face. Are you looking for it? Are you searching for it? Are you having that intent to find it? Are you going to seek it? Most times we say, God, we need a miracle. God, I need some shit. God, this ain't working out. God, I need you to pull me out of this shit. But we ain't even doing the wands to move away from the shit. We ain't even in an energy of really seeking out the fucking answer that we're looking for. We're just wanting God to drop that shit in our laps. That's not how that works. That even goes with your diet. Like the shit that you pick up off of your shelf at the grocery store may say one thing, but if you don't take initiative to read the back of that motherfucker, that's on you what the fuck that's doing to your body. Right? Right. So that even goes with everything. You have to understand, man, we're in this world, quote unquote, this matrix, right? And we're not here to get all depth into that. Hey, you want to look into that shit? There's plenty of other channels that got you on that, but not this one, okay? Even looking at this matrix, even looking at this world that we live in and how it's built and what's going on in this motherfucker, right? We have to understand that we're playing a game, right? This is like a game, a video game, right? Can't nobody dupe you out your soul. Can't nobody dupe you out your fucking mind, your heart, your spirit, make you do shit you don't want to, right? Unless you give them the power, the willpower to do so. You give them that okay. You give them that approval to do so. So that being said, it's your job to look into everything in your life, regardless of what it looked like. It's your job to put in the wands, to move forward, to make a change. It ain't nobody else's job to come fucking save you. It ain't nobody else's job to come put you on. It ain't nobody else's job to get you up to speed. And that's the problem with us as people. This goes for me too, because I'm unlearning and relearning as well. We be waiting for a nigga to put us on, to give us the jewels or school us or put us up on game. But this is that type of energy. You seek and you shall find. You ask, you shall receive. This is that type of energy, but there's a cost to that. You're going to have to get some wands. You're going to have to do some actions. You're going to have to get active. Right? So this is that type of energy, understanding when it's time to get active and when it's time to get passive. When you need something done, when you need God to give you clarity, when you need some shit, you need to get active with that shit like you need some shit. Don't be out here doing the wishful thinking God hear you and God gonna just bless me. God gonna move whatever's in my way. God gonna spin the block about me. No, you gonna have to spin the block about yourself. And then when God see you determining to make that next lane switch, God gonna get on board. It's like the example I've said multiple times on this platform. It's like Shark Tank, bro. Like when it comes to the show Shark Tank, right? When those people come up there with a business idea or a business or selling their product of any sort, they gotta have a plan from point A and point B. They gonna have to line they shit out. Sell this motherfucker for a nigga to invest in they shit. This the same way with your relationship with God, right? You just don't get shit just for the concept that you the child of God. Like, no, that ain't how it works. Somebody ain't put you in the know. You must not be informed. You must be ignorant to the fact. You gonna have to sell. You gonna have to move. You gonna have to show God, hey, shit, this is really what's going on. I need some help. I'm willing to get through this situation. I'm moving in the direction to make the necessary steps that I need to do to get out of this situation. And when God see that, God starts handing you every brick that you need to build your foundation. That's how that shit works. Your foundation ain't just magically given to you. Because if it's magically given to you, that shit ain't sturdy. That's just how that go. That's just how that go. So the overall message here, before I get on out of here, because I'm tired, is you got to understand, man, this world don't owe you shit. We don't owe you an explanation. We don't owe you a hug. We don't owe you nothing. You owe that shit to yourself. You're responsible for yourself. You're responsible for moving forward in your life, making a change in your life. Nobody else is responsible for that. Nobody else is here to inform you or give you a pat on the back when it's time to go or motivate you to get your ass up to get moving. Ain't nobody obligated to do that. You are. If you want whatever you want in your life to manifest and to come into physical form, and you want to truly manifest with God, it's you and God. And it ain't even God's responsibility to motivate your ass. Because why? You got free will, my dog. We give you this. Hey, we think you need to go this way. We suggest you go this way because this is what's going to happen this way. I know it don't make sense right now, but just go this way. If your bitch ass don't want to go that way, ain't nobody going to stop you from going that way. Going the other way. Like, dude, you got to understand it stems back to accountability for your life, being accountable for where you are, being accountable for your thoughts, being accountable for your life, being accountable for your emotions, being able to withstand yourself when you go through hardship or when you experience new levels in your life, regardless of what it is, or if you are tallying up or AKA taking inventory of where you are right now and the inventory that you have in your life right now through from the result of the last cycle you came through, right? It's your job to use the tools that you have to make something new. It's nobody else's responsibility to carry you. And if you're following this platform, You understand that it's on me, on where my life's at, or what I'm seeing, regardless of what that shit look like to you, regardless of what you are experiencing right now. It is on you. Okay? Okay. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as going to drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys and start a discussion, as well as just going to share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collector so we all can get on one accord. Last but not least, I want y'all to just be chill, man. Just stay prayed up, man, and understand that God is walking with you. But the only way God gonna move, really move in your life and make shit shake, is if you can convince God why God needs to invest in you. Okay? All right, I want y'all to take it easy. Have a good night and peace.